There we go. Hello everyone, welcome back to Trails from Zero. Last time we basically... Whoa, very nice speed mod. There we go. Anyway, last time we basically got through all the tutorial stuff. And now we actually have quests and missions we gotta do. What were they? Oh, this is the first one we did. That. We had the lost item search of the Hotel Millennium. And Crossbell City Hall wants us to check residential stuff. Oh, and we have another monster extermination. Standard, if I put it, standard Trails chapter, like, well, what you usually do in these games. I guess this one did set more of a precedent for Cold Steel than Sky did. Mainly because we actually... Wait. City Hall, right? Oh yeah, we did have one here. I thought we were going to the hotel. Anyway, because we actually have like a main central location that we get our initial missions from, then we'll get sent out from the city to go do stuff in the region. Which is basically what... Trails of Cold Steel did. Welcome to City Hall. If you're here to pay your utilities or to change your address, you come to the right place. Feel free to inquire about additional services. Yes, that's we're with the CPD. We're here in response to a support request submitted by City Hall. Oh, you're with the police? Wonderful. I wasn't expecting you to respond so quickly. Alright, could you give us more details about the request, please? I believe it had to do with confirming vacancies of certain residences. Yes, of course, allow me to explain. You're all familiar with resident registrations, correct? Anyone wishing to move to Crossbell must visit us to register for residency. The reality is people will freely move in and out of the city without going through the appropriate avenues. It's become more and more difficult for us to keep track of it all. I see. Therefore, we're seeking your help to verify any vacant residences in the city. We need to rectify our documents that have any mislabeled vacancies. The folks over at Residential Affairs have their hands full, so we greatly appreciate the assistance. They're telling us that we have to play errand boys for the government. Don't be rude, Randy. Verifying vacancies is actually important. Catching certain criminal activities. Filling the documents in a timely manner is critical. Oh yeah? Huh, go figure. It'd be good for us to walk around the city and get the lay of things while we're at it. Will you be able to help us then? Thank you very much. I'll hand these documents over to you. These files are relevant to the requests and will guide you in your work. And still, be sure to look them over. Thank you. Let's see, there are 3 different locations in total. There's one near the entrance of the residential district. Looks like the next one's on East Street. According to this address, it's to the right of the Bracer Guild. Alright, the Bracer Guild? Sweet, that's pretty easy to remember. Where's the last one we're headed? Last one is in the downtown district. There are 3 separate vacancies in an apartment complex known as Lotus Heights. Just a moment, please. I'll note this down in the detective notebook. Okay, all done. Did you just say scribble, scribble? Thanks for taking care of that, Ellie. I'll begin working on verifying the outlying vacancies now. Should we come back here once we've completed the task? Yes, please report back to me once you've completely verified all 3 locations. I'll leave everything in your capable hands. Alrighty then, shouldn't be too bad. I'm sorry if I'm really kinda out of it today. I had a bit of a rough end of my day at work. Basically, well, I had to go to our file storage in a big old warehouse. Because it recently got moved, we're looking for some files and stuff. And then... That's what we're looking for. Yep. Anyway, to finish my story, and then I went out to find it, couldn't find it, because, oh god, like half of it was organized kinda like it was before, but the other half was just shoved in random boxes and put all over the place. So I gotta shift boxes, and oh yeah, and also all the boxes had everything like facing like towards the wall, so I had to shift all the boxes around. So yeah, my back is hating me today after all that. I think this is the vacant house. That's the right address. Doesn't look like anybody's here. Doesn't matter how you look at it, the thing's an empty mansion. Agreed, I haven't been able to detect any presences from within. I think the house has been abandoned for a little over 10 years. Remember hearing rumors about this house being haunted back when I was a child. Not really. You and I are around the same age, but I've never heard that rumor at all. Hey, right, then we've successfully verified the vacancy. Cool, let's move on to the next one. Okay, what was it? Okay, yeah, here we go. The other two are over here. Might as well check in at the hotel over here. Crap. There's like 2 different entrances to the Millennium Hotel. I think we actually need to go to the hotel rooms up here. Oh, found him. That was easy. I'm so done with walking, might as well cut my losses and head home. Excuse me, sir, by any chance did you submit a request to the special support section? Oh, you guys police officers? Woohoo! Didn't think you were actually going to come. We're here to help. The request mentioned that you lost some of your belongings. Could you explain how that happened exactly? Yeah, of course. Sorry, it's just so frustrating. Don't even have the energy to cry anymore. You see, I love shopping, so I thought I'd spend the day checking out some random shops around the city. Eventually noticed there was a gaping hole in my bag, but it was already too late. All my stuff had fallen out. That's why it felt like forever, but I still couldn't find any of my belongings. That really sucks, man. It's almost been a full day, though. Doubt your stuff's hanging out where you dropped it, to be honest. There's a chance that passerbys may have picked up your belongings and turned them in somewhere. Could you please state the locations you visited during your shopping spree? Sure thing. You expect to stop by the department store first. Spend a good amount of time there with all the new brand name stuff they have on display. Can you blame me? Sorry, that's besides the point. Anyway, went to see East Street's Marketplace after that. It wasn't until I stopped to rest near the Park and Harbor District that I noticed the tear. I searched everywhere, but even after spending the whole day looking, couldn't find diddly squat. I think I ended up losing my wallet, a souvenir I had bought, and something else. Pretty sure I lost 3 things in total, but about that last one... You're gonna tell us that you can't remember what it was, aren't you? Oh, it should be enough for us to go. We'll start by searching around the places you visited. Times, East Street, and the Harbor District. Those are all commercial areas. It'll probably save us a lot of time and effort if we simply ask the workers there if they know anything. Awesome, let me know if you find anything. Now we can at least get the department store one done on our way to the East District. Kind of sad that this theme wasn't actually put into the soundtrack CD that came with the version of the game I got. I do like the Crossbell theme. Department store. This is one of the locations Tron visited. He may have lost his belongings here. Excuse me, do you happen to have a lost and found here? You've lost something of yours? Front desk more or less serves the lost and found. We have a few things on hand. What are you looking for? A few things, eh? Think they got Tron stuff? Hopefully, I'm not that shocked that they find a lot of drop stuff given how big a building Times is. Tron said he lost his wallet, a souvenir, and a third thing. On reflection, it might have been wise to ask more details about each of the items. Wait a moment, are you referring to a customer whose wallet fell out of a hole in his bag? That's him! Oh, thank goodness someone ended up seeing him drop it after all. Not quite, we only discovered it after the fact. Just that he stuck out like a sore thumb. Most certainly did, he was happily laughing, cracking jokes with every person he ran into. And when he was on his way out, his bag caught on one of the display cases. It's only when we were cleaning up later that we found the wallet. Well then, I cannot say that I'm surprised to hear this. Never bothered to come here to search for it? Poor guy must have given up already. That's why he ended up coming to us for help. Please wait a moment, we'll bring you right away. Here you are. Thanks to you two, you're a lifesaver. Our pleasure, just make sure that it gets back in the right hands. right. This is over here. Okay, I don't think it's the fishing guild, so... How's he been sticking around with all those delinquents? Oh yeah, them. This is in the CGF, am I young? Oh, I think this is Noelle's mother? Noelle and Fran. The CPD, is it somebody I've already met? Is this room also vacant? It's not on the list. Perhaps the tenant is just out right now, though I can't say for sure. According to City Hall's documents, the East Street vacancy is located to the right. Oh. I didn't think it was the frickin' Fisherman's Guild. Building directly to the right of the Bracer Guild. Wasn't it supposed to be vacant, though? I mean, if you're coming out of the Bracer Guild, it's technically to the left. It does not display any signs of vacancy at all. Quite the opposite, actually. Now we can check with the reception, see what the deal is. Yeah, I want to go on another fishing trip sometime soon. I bet you would, wouldn't ya? Excuse us, sir. We're with the... you kids interesting. Join? I'll gladly accept you. Welcome to the Fisherman's Guild. Boy, I'm glad I see younger fishing enthusiasts joining us. Join in the Fisherman's Guild? Pardon me, sir, but what exactly is this place? Sorry about that, kid. This is the gathering grounds of fishing enthusiasts, the Crossbelt branch of the Fisherman's Guild. Hey, kid with the blue and white jacket there. You look like you've had a few rods before. Phrasing? I can sniff out talent from a stage away. How about it, kid? Looking to get your bait on? Phrasing. What? I mean, sure, I used to go fishing back when I was a kid. But, I'm working right now, sorry. Impressive how easily you could tell Lloyd has fishing experience. These old men mystify me. Caught me off guard. Anyway, it might go without saying, but this building isn't vacant, right? Because according to the records from City Hall, this place should be unoccupied. Well, of course it's not. That's impossible. As you can see, we're in the process of planning your next fishing event. Around the topic of vacancies, there's an apartment complex by the name of Acacia right Oh. I did things out of order. Pretty sure there was a vacant room in there. That's what you're looking for, maybe? Find Acacia had 2 buildings over from us to the left of the Bracers Guild. The actual vacancy's 2 buildings away? You're telling me the records were botched? Seems to be the case. In that case, we should head up there and confirm it so that City Hall can update their records. Which is probably... Excuse me, is anyone home? Not sensing anyone inside, Lloyd. Yeah, it seems that way. Oh, what are you all doing here? There's a vacant room. Looks like we were right on the money. Yeah, Leston moved away about half a month ago. I suggest you contact the landlord directly if you're interested in moving in. And I'm just gonna leave after that. Well, I guess the vacancy on East Street was referring to this apartment. Previous tenant not filed the proper papers or something when he split. Man, how lazy can you get? That reminds me, the City Hall receptionist had mentioned that the records may not be completely accurate, and I understand what she meant by it. Okay, so the vacancy on East Street is room 202 at Acacia Apartments. I should write down all the details. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Let's see. Oh, well, not you, I guess. We do have some more money, so we should probably buy a few of these. Oh hey, yeah, we also have money for, you know, buying weapon upgrades. I mentioned you come through here, maybe it was lost items somewhere in this area. Excuse me, do you happen to have found any lost items around here lately? I lose something, can't say we have, sadly. It's not too surprising though, people lose stuff here all the time. Have you tried asking anyone else? Somebody might have picked it up. Oh, it's not you. You happen to have found any lost items around here lately? Okay, what's that? You lost something? Sorry, pal, I haven't picked anything up. Started working the crack of dawn, so I figure I would have noticed a doohickey or two. Nothing important. Why not ask the police to help find it? Then I've got a funny story for you. His reputation is so low that we are not even recognized as officers. Okay, I guess it's just a customer. Excuse me, do you happen to have found any lost items around here lately? Lost something, eh? Actually, wait a sec now, you mentioned it. There was a young man who dropped something here yesterday. I remember because he made some dumb joke when he stopped by my stall. Don't think he knows the gaping hole in his bag because a package fell out of it when he wasn't paying attention. Saw it lying there, tried to chase after him to give it back, but it was already gone. Nice! Looks like we hit the jackpot! So, were you police folks who were sent to come get it for him? Guess I'll leave it with you then. Alrighty, so... remember the freaking controls at some point. The other one is the apartment building down here. Looking into the slums. Man, there's a neighborhood down here? Is this place really a part of Crossbell City? Yes, it is. This is the downtown district. I haven't been around here much, to be honest. This place is supposedly the remnants of a development project from long ago. According to the records, many citizens still inhabit the area. Interesting, I didn't know that. Alright, this place is still within our jurisdiction. Let's do a quick sweep of the area. This is also where Exchange Shop is. It just isn't open yet. Oh wait, yeah, as I recall, I can't remember her name, but in Trails of Cold Steel 3, you met a little girl who was running basically a black arms ring from her exchange shop in the towns you hang out in. As I recall, this is where she originates from. Ooh. Yes, there we go. We found some nice shoes, I guess. That's only for the girls. Yep, women only. I'll actually give that to her because she has lower range than Ellie, so might as well give her that. If I'm not mistaken, this is Lotus Heights. Should be 3 vacancies according to the documents for Vice City Hall. Are you with the government? Actually, we're police officer. Just here to examine some vacancies to help bolster our crime prevention efforts. Vacancies, eh? I recall there being 1 vacant room, though. Are you certain? Are there not 3? No, I don't believe so. Doesn't shock me that the government is trying to keep up with that kind of information, to be honest. No, that's probably why the downtown district has fallen into such disrepair. They've more or less given up on us. Oh. I accidentally knocked something off my desk there. Whoops. Okay. Alright, well, good to inspect the room so long as you don't disturb the other tenants. Okay then, shall we take a look? Sure, sounds like a plan. I guess it's not you. So you say, didn't do anything wrong, so why? Who are you? You're friends with those delinquents, get lost! That's the way outside. Oh. Excuse me, is anybody home? I failed to detect any presence inside. Yeah, makes sense. Check out all the dust on the doorknob, too. Doubt anybody's lived here for a long time. Figures as much. I believe every other unit is occupied, making this the only vacant unit. Okay, Unit 203 of Lotus Heights. Right, now we confirm the details in the documents. Our work here is done. Let's head on back to City Hall and report our findings. Alright, so I guess we're done here. I don't think there's really anything else for us here right now. I remember what this one. You folks, customer, sorry, but I've already gone through all my spare parts for the day. Come back another time if you need anything. Damn, this is a factory, right? There are no records of this business in the database. You must not be in possession of a permit. Well informed lass you are. You'd be correct, as I've yet to submit an application. This ain't an official biz, just my own personal workshop. People do come to me to fix up their busted orbital devices every now and then. It's essentially a repair shop then. Figures, you can find pretty much any kind of store you ever need here in Crosspell. If I may respectfully comment, sir, it would be in your best interest to apply for a business permit. Yeah, you got me there, Missy. Anyway, figures about time to close up shop for the day. If you folks ever need help, you know where to find me. Barely cost you anything for some minor repairs. I can fix a broken orbital light for dirt cheap. I remember what we can actually buy here, though. Alright, now let's go. Yeah, Harbor District's up here. See one vendor. Here's the Harbor District connected to the Lupinus River and Lake Elm just south of us. This area is teeming with different businesses. If you look north, you'll see companies of all kinds lined up next to each other. Got that nice park in the middle of it all, too. Makes for a great spot to kick back and relax. I could take a quick snooze there easy. According to the database, it's simply known as the Harbor District Park. Not the most inspired name, I must say. Wait, is that? Crosspell Times, wondering where they moved their office to. It's gone through a lot of changes these past 3 years. Yeah, we don't really come back here a whole lot outside of side quests. Although there are a few side quests that in this district, as I recall. Trot did spend some time in the Harbor District, so we must have dropped something off around here. Excuse me, have you seen the items lying on the ground recently? Oh, are you looking for some? Actually, I didn't even mention it. There's some weirdo hanging out in the park earlier. I remember him yelling about a hole in his bag at some point. I think it was the end of the world with how much he was freaking out over it. Only sounds like him. Only saw it from a distance, so I have no clue what he might have lost. Too bad. Hold on, one of my customers mentioned finding something on the ground yesterday. Things out in the park all around here pretty often, so it shouldn't be hard to find her. Why don't try asking her for more details? Gotta go find a nice lady. Maybe this person? I managed to find this park. My feet are killing me. City really is massive. Bringing a child here was just asking to get worn out fast. Okay. Oh, maybe you? Yep. Excuse me, would you happen to have seen anything lying around here recently? Something that seemed left behind? Oh my, left something, have you? I actually found something stuck in the grass on the outskirts of the park. I was kind of curious, so I picked it up. And just in time, too, it was nearly blown away by the wind. Blown away by the wind? Plank could not recall what his third missing item was, so I suppose nothing is out of the question. What is it exactly? Say you guys are looking for this. Here, it's all yours. A train ticket? Doubt he's going anywhere without this bad boy. I won't have to worry about that now. I should retrieve all of his missing items. Great work, guys. Go back to Trot and tell him the good news. He'll be glad to see his valuables again. Yeah, there's the IBC up there. Which is the... what was the official... I know it's like the International Bank. Oh wait, Hypacity Hall on our way to Trot was. I warn you guys I wasn't in the best headspace today. You lost 3 things, correct? Luckily we were able to track them down. Here you are, and please don't drop them again, okay? I want to buy a new bag so that doesn't happen again. You guys are miracle workers, definitely my stuff. And Hero was about to give up on ever fighting them and head home. Excuse me, but how would you have gotten home without your wallet, or your ticket for that matter? You know what? You make a pretty good point there. Anyway, thanks for your help. Contacting the police was sort of a last-ditch option in my mind. And you guys were great, but I haven't heard the best things about the CPD. Like, I was really surprised when you four even showed up to help at all. I see. Like, I'm finally starting to get why the special support section was made. Isn't it wonderful, though, the feeling of helping out someone in need? At any rate, that should be it for this request. All done with that one. Now to City Hall. Up this way. Then we gotta go back to the Geo front. Hello everyone, is the verification process going well? Probably should pick up one before we do that though. I wrapped up a little while ago. We're here to submit a report. Wow, you've even included footnotes for each of the room numbers. Thank you so much. I'm sure Residential Affairs will be more than grateful for the help. They worked on being a bit more organized with their documents instead. All that mistakes had us on one seriously wild goose chase. As we are not part of the organization, may not be our place to comment, but the organization of the original documents was subpar at best. I'm truly sorry for the trouble. Residential Affairs try their hardest to ensure complete accuracy in their documentation. However, Diet members are constantly putting pressure on them. I hope you will accept my apology on their behalf. Now that's okay, it may have been a little insensitive. They have their own share of problems. Right, members of the Crossbelt Diet can make life harder for a lot of people. Anyway, I'm glad we could be of assistance. I know it can get overwhelming at times, so please don't hesitate to contact us for help again. I agreed. Assignments of a similar nature should be no problem for us. Just say the word and we'll be there. Thank you for the offer. We'll be sure to take you up on it when the time comes. Alright, 2 side quests down. Let's pick up some new gear before we head into the dungeon. Also, if you think it's weird that Tio has weapons to pick up here, even though her gear is supposed to be like, you know, highly experimental, one-of-a-kind prototype kind of stuff, that does get explained. Mainly her boss keeps secretly like dropping them off and telling him, only sell this to her, please! Please help poor Tio, or something like that. I kind of remember him acting like that. It's either that or he was afraid of Tio. Yep. We're not team rushing because we have yet to analyze these guys, because, yep, we don't have full information on them. There we go. I also did find a better guide to use as a way to, like, try to keep on top of the detective points. I don't remember there being, like, chess dialogues that you could get. Yeah, they're all done. What the heck? Why isn't anybody actually able to reach? Whatever. Wait, that's where it came from. And that guy needs to be scanned. And, yep. Weak to fire, huh? Too bad the fire specialist sucks at magic. Nope, you ain't finished yet. Oh, nice. Always cool when they line up so that Dio can hit multiple targets. Can we actually pop our heads up to see where this leads? Oh! Interesting spot. Oh wait, I remember that one actually being kind of important because of the bell. Those bells are very important. Dang it. Oh, dang it. That is the problem when you're running in high-speed mode. So close to a level. There. Levels for everyone. Plain chest messages were written in an organic cage-free environment and sourced locally from the Geofriend. That's what I was more looking for, and oh, hi. Always love those things, they're hilarious. May not have gotten him fully from behind with like the whole smack and everything. That was enough to give us nice turns at the start. Oh dang it. Didn't even see the enemy there. Squeak squeak. Oh, there. Wow, it's a big boy. First things first, let's check you out. Very weak to water. It's weak to everything, actually. Ooh, you have a lot of HP too, so we're probably better off killing all of his friends first. Ow. Unfortunately, I have to try to avoid using up Lloyd's CP too much. Really recommended that you have Lloyd up to 200 CP for someone we have to deal with later.
とう。行くぞ。やっはっ。任せろ。こいつはどうだい。は
Using S brakes on these kind of turn things, the rush thing, is actually really good. Primarily because it gets rid of the extremely high delay you usually have after using an S brake. Oh, it ran away. Alrighty. Can work with that. Gonna have them run a little bit. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I was mainly thinking, you know, I should probably get the range characters away from the guy that seems to be a bit of a melee monster. He doesn't have her heals yet. Oh, she actually got a crit for that. Yeah, it does really nice damage. He's almost dead. What? He's got 142 HP left. Yeah, this is basically done. Got some decent Sepith from that. We also got detection. Good work, everyone. Well, that thing was a complete pushover compared to the one Arios took down. And maybe so, but as long as we work together, there's nothing we can't overcome. Agreed. Also, I just deactivated the lock on the inner door. That should save us a lot of time, or so we could exit that way. Gotcha, when did she even do that? I think that's the one for getting deeper?
はい、特務支援課ロイド・バニングスです。
ああ、俺だ。調子の方はどうだ？
Whose me is this?
課長。ちょうど今手配されていた魔獣を倒したところです。
順調で結構。今はどこにいる？
ジオフロントを出たところですが。
まあそんなに遠いわけじゃないな。
え？
お前たちに緊急の捜査任務を与える。支援要請は後回しでいいから最優先で対応してくれ。
It's a good thing we already did those.
それで一体何を操作すれば？
南東エリアにある旧市街。急いでそちらへ向かい。住民から警察に連絡があった。厄介な2組の不良集団が喧嘩を始めようとしてるらしい。
There's a reason why I named the stream what I did today.
後腐れがないように止めてこい。
待ってください。喧嘩を止めろって。それって捜査任務じゃってもう切れてるし。
課長から？
その調子だとろくでもない話っぽそうだ。
いや、それがさ。
I briefly explained what Sergei tasked them with.
不良集団。
さっき旧市街でそんなの見かけたか？
データベースによると、確かサーベル・バイパーとテスタメンツという2チームが旧市街で徒党を組んでるらしいです。喧嘩などは日常茶飯事だとか。
俺が町を離れていた間に
そんな連中が出てきてたのか。まあいい。とにかく急いで旧市街に行ってみよう。小競り合いが始まる前になんとか止める必要がありそうだ。
え、
そんじゃとっとと旧市街に向かうとするかね。
You can still go turn our side quests in for the pay and for the rewards. There's a rather difficult fight coming up.
さすが皆さんです。わわ、大変でしたね。わわ、大変です。ランクアップですね。
Yeah, promoted! We have a bravery badge accessory.
特典の品もお疲れ様でした。
I don't remember if our rank determines our pay. Whoops. Alright, equipment. I want to put that on Lloyd. Let's see. Ah, dang it, I don't have enough for an action. I do have enough for an attack for Lloyd. Doesn't she sell? Chaco, salesperson here, pleased to meet you. Could have sworn she sells like you can kind of see how there's like that logo and stuff for the Crossbell State Police Department on the right there. You can actually like change those out. Actually might be in a different game though. Dang. Oh, whoops. But yeah, if we could put Eagle Eye there. Crest Forte. Oh, I can cure stat downs. Stone Spike and Firebolt. Huh, Elias actually has a higher art stat than Tio. I could have sworn Tio had the highest art stat. Huh. Of course, Randy's got the worst. And you do need to keep, like, Eagle Eye and Detection on whoever's the party leader. Which, for me, is usually Lloyd, because they don't work otherwise. Yep, you can already see the treasure chest on the map. Which I guess is a bit unfortunate for the poor guy, since that means he has to stay equipped with stuff that may be a bit subpar.
あれは
おお、一触即発みたいだな。
おうおう、青坊主ども、あんまり調子こいてるとマジでぶち殺すぞ。
It's red versus blue.
ネタ上がってんだよ。てめえらクソ汚い真似したってよ。
これだから低能な連中は君たちごときチンピラに卑怯な真似をするまでもない。
そちらこそよくも仲間を病院送りにしてくれたな。目には目を、歯には歯を。覚悟してもらうぞ。
You sound a bit nervous there, buddy.
どうだよこの青坊主ども。バルドさんが出るまでもね。
こちらこそワジの手を煩わせるまでもない。総員、聖戦の準備。バイパーどもを殲滅する。待った。
なんだ。
見かけない顔だ。双方、喧嘩を中止してくれ。ここは公共の広場だ。他の住民が迷惑している。
なんだお前、いきなり現れて口出しを。
まあ普
通そうだわな。
どうするの？
ああ
Yes, I mean, we are trying to keep our identity hidden, and you do need to actually pick this for some DP.
クロスベル警察特務支援課のものだ。付近住民の要請により君たちの喧嘩を止めに来た。
はあ警察だ賢いってんじゃねえぜ。
ほとんど警官も寄りつかないのにそんなわけがあるか。
まったくつくならもっとマシな嘘をつきたまえ。
とにかく君たちがしている喧嘩は他の住民にとって迷惑なんだ。
そんなに喧嘩がしたけりゃ街の外でやってきたらどうだ。いい運動になるだろうぜ。
はあ上等だ。この旧市街で俺たちにそんな口が聞けるとはな。ここにはここのルールがある。興味本位で口を出すつもりなら痛い目にあってもらおう。
ダメだなこれは。
結局こうなるわけですか。仕方ないわね。
なんだよく見たら可愛い子ちゃんたち
Because of course this always has to come up in these kind of situations.
いいとこを見せてやろうってつもり。なあそんな連中掘って俺たちとデートでもしね。あほうだな君たちはナンパなんかしてる場合か。
じゃあ邪魔者を追っ払ったら改めて戦闘を開始する。いいな赤マムシども。
ああ上等だよ。そんじゃサクッとボコボコにすっかな。
Guess we can't have a three-way fight.
接近狙うやつは
Guess not all of them are getting involved.
さて
Oh wait. You can use your analyze
と
craft.
分析を開始します。入手しました。
任せろ。
I can only hit one. Oh, I should have.
任せてくれ。
Hey. Oh no, really?
それ
Oh, hey, missed. Works for me.
行くぞ。
Wait, now move. Item. Reason why I bought a whole bunch of these things.
さてと分析を開始します。入手しました。
俺の番だな。
Okay, that guy back there is starting to piss me off with the pipe.
任せてくれ。やっ
There we go.
私の番です。任せて。
行くぞ。行くぜ。ちょろいぜ。
There we go, we got all the skins. Hey, got some battle scopes back at least.
こいつらただの素人じゃない。
女どももただの連れかと思ったが。
She has a gun, dude.
あの杖はなんだ。ビリビリ来たぞ。
I can see them underestimating Tio, but she's got a freaking pistol.
やっぱ遊撃士じゃねえか。
いやだからさっきから警察だって言ってるし。
よっぽど信用ないのね。
上等だ。こうなったら全員でぶちのめしてやる。我々も遅れを取るな。たとえ相手が遊撃士でもテスタメンツの誇りを見せろ。
おいおい何やってやがる。
その辺にしときなよ。
バルドさん。マジ来てたのか。
もしかして
両チームのヘッドのお出ましのようだな。
人が昼寝をしてる間に楽しそうなことをしてるじゃねえか。なあお前ら、 こいつは一体どういうつもりだ？
あなんと言いますか、青坊主どもにお仕置きをしようとしたら、この変な連中がですね。
タコが先走るなって言ったろうが。てめえら前座がしゃしゃり出て俺様の顔を潰すつもりかよ。
めっそうもない。バルドさんの顔を潰すなんて、そんな。
君たちも一体どういうつもりかな。僕の言ったことが聞けないっていうわけ
だがワジ、
こいつらが絡んでくるからつい。
言い訳はいい。
Oh, so Wazi's name is pronounced that way. I always wondered how it was actually said.
俺たちはワジの手足。余計な気を回す必要はない。
猛省する。
まあ分かってくれればそれでいいけどね。
相変わらず気色の悪い連中だぜ。
You should wait until Wazi's identity is revealed in the second game.
そんな格好させてどこぞの宗教家気取りかよ。
別に僕がその格好を強制してるわけじゃないけどね。そっちの方こそ手下に当たり散らしてばかりだとお山の大将が知れるってもんだよ。なんだ。
どういう関係なのかしら。
まあそれはともかく。君たち警察の人って本当？とてもそうは見えないけど。
そこそこやりそうだがな。特にそこの赤毛、いいガタイしてんじゃねえか。
そりゃどうもあんたほどじゃないけどな。
まあそっちの姉ちゃんたちはとても警察には見えねえけどな。なかなかの上玉じゃねえか。
それはどうも。
新人だけど一応全員警察の人間だ。特務支援課、発足されたばかりの新部署に所属している。へえ、今日出たクロスベルタイムズに載っていたあれか。クロスベルタイムズに載っていたって。
まさか子供たちを助けた時の。
なんだこいつら何かやったのか。
ああ、ギルドのカマセイヌとして大活躍だったみたいだよ。いや、ごめん。一応少しは役立ったんだっけ。いじめるのはこのくらいにしておいて。いや、僕はワジヘミスフィア。一応テスタメンツのヘッドをしてるみたいだよ。
なぜ疑問か。
Oh god, the Xenogears fans are starting to go nuts.
だって君の方がいかにもヘッドじゃないか。ハゲ頭だけにヘッドが光ってるしね。
誰事はそこまでだ。バルドバレスだ。サーベルバイパーのヘッドをやってる。
ワジにバルドか。改めてクロスベル警察特務支援課のロイド・バニングスだ。二人ともどうやらこれ以上ことを構えるつもりはなさそうだし、ここは任せてもいいのかな。何がおかしい。いやおめでたいなと思ってさ。
ことを構えるつもりがない。何寝ぼけたことを言ってんだ。
何？この場で手を引くのは単に準備が済んでないから。準備が終わり次第徹底的にやり合うつもりだよ。
それも今までみたいなせこい小競り合いじゃねえ。どちらが生き残るかお互い潰し合うつもりでな。
おい殺し合いでもするつもりかよ。
そうなっても不思議じゃねえだろうな。ま、どちらが血ヘドを吐くかは分かりきってるけどよ。
Yeah, it's freaking you, dude.
言ってなよ。ま、 どっちにしてもお呼びじゃないってことさ。腰抜けの警察、まして君たちみたいな若造がね。
行くぞてめえら。
おっす。こちらも引き上げるよ。
了解だ。
困った人たちね。それにどちらもかなり本気みたいだったわ。
ああ、あの調子だと数日中にやり合うつもりだろう。血を見るぞ、あの様子じゃ。
でも課長からの任務は一応終えた形にはなりますし、これ以上は任務外なのでは。
いや、それじゃあ本当の意味で任務を終わらせたことにはならない。ここで放置したら警察に対する市民の信頼はいつまでも回復できないだろう。
まあ確かにそうね。知ってしまった以上は何とかして止めるべきだわ。
でもよ、そいつは結構難しいんじゃないか。お互い仲良くしろなんて聞くような連中じゃないだろう。
そうだな。
Right answer here is handle it ourselves.
本部に報告したところで頼りになるとは思えない。ここは自分たちで何とかするしかなさそうだ。
あら、報告するだけしてみたらどう？もしかしたら旧市街の巡回を強化してくれるかもしれないわ。
いや、あれだけ騒ぎを起こしているのに彼らは警察を気にもしてなかった。多分この旧市街は意図的に放置されてるんじゃないかと思う。
確かにデータベースによればここ最近旧市予算の削減が名目らしいですが。
ビンゴってわけか。しかしそれならなおさら打つ手なしなんじゃねえか。いっそ俺たちが両チームに喧嘩を売って言うことを聞かせちまうか。
あのな、待てよ。そういえばどうしてあの2チームは潰し合うつもりなんだ。
どうしてって。
そりゃ縄張り争いだの意地の張り合いってやつだろう。
いや、それだけじゃ普通本気の潰し合いにはならない。利害が絡んでいるならともかく町の不良同士のいざこざだ。どうして念入りに準備してまで
驚きました。ええ、
なるほどね。
なんだよ、そんなに変なこと言ったかな。
さすが捜査官の資格を持っているだけはあるなって。
いいとこついてると思うぜ。見たところヘッド同士がそこまで険悪な関係って雰囲気でもなかったしな。
多分理由があるのではないかと。当事者以外は知らない本気で争うだけの理由が。
ああ、まさに俺もそう思ってさ。だったらやるべきことは一つだろ。
だな。
サーベル・バイパーにテスタメンツ。まずはどちらに話を聞きに行くべきかしら。
Let's go to the more level-headed one first. That's the worst game of tic-tac-toe going on back there.
プールバーってやつか。なかなかいい趣味してるぜ。
トリニティ。一応認可を受けた店ですね。
なるほど。ここはテスタメンツのたまり場か。
何用だ。君たちは
警察？
先ほどはどうも。一応営業してるみたいだね。
抜けた。何の用だ。返答次第ではただでは返さん。
先ほどの借りもまとめて返させてもらう。
待て。
なぜ止める？
ここは聖域。余計な雑音を立てる。
We already know his name. Why is he still a large bald man?
どうする？
そうだね。いいんじゃない？ここに通しちゃっても。
わかった。
どうも。
なんだこのノリは。
何かの儀式みたいね。
で、何？警察
Yes,
が
the
お呼びし
full
ない。
portrait this time.
そちらに用がなくてもこちらにはあってね。君たちに少しばかり捜査に協力してほしいんだ。捜査ね。言っておくけどバイパーと決着をつけるのをやめるつもりはないよ。近所の住民には迷惑だろうけど、ま、我慢してもらうしかないよね。別に君たちの争いを止めに来たわけじゃない。君たちが本気で潰し合おうとしている理由、それを聞かせてもらいに来た。へえ。
それは
口を出すな。すべてワジに任せろ。
その様子だと本当に何かあるみたいだな。どうか聞かせてくれないか。あのさ、それを知ってどうするの？
Oh, I felt like the line was gonna be longer than
遊
that.
撃士ならまだしも警察が何かしてくれるわけ。僕たちダウンタウンに住む厄介者のバッドボーイズにさ。警察の対応が不十分なのは認めるよ。理由を知ったからといって君たちに協力できるとも限らない。人を守るのが仕事だっていう遊撃士と同じわけじゃないからね。
おい、
ちょっとロイド。
やれやれ、お話にならないな。ギブアンドテイクなしに情報だけを引き出すつもりかい？いや、ギブならあるさ。え？捜査官の仕事は闇に埋もれた真実を明らかにして、少なくとも俺はそんな風に教えられてきた。もし君たちがほんの少しでも疑念という闇を抱えているのなら、それを晴らす手伝いはできると思う。それが俺たちの提供できるギブさ。
こりゃまた。
Even Wazzy found that a bit of a over the top and cheesy.
いいね、すごくいいよ。そんな臭いセリフそうそう聞けるもんじゃない。ロイドって言ったっけ？いやー、気に入っちゃったよ。別に受けを取るために言ったんじゃないけどな。それでどうなんだ？本気で潰し合う理由教えてくれる気はあるのか？まあいいか。あんな決め台詞まで聞かされて。アッパス、教えちゃっていいよ。
わかった。名乗っていなかったな。俺はアッバス。テスタメンツの一員だ。
I thought you were a member of the Saber Vipers.
ああ、よろしく。でかいな。何かやってるのか？
事の発端は5日前の夜だ。うちのメンバーの一人がこの近くの裏路地で。
闇討ち？
そのただの喧嘩ではなくて？
喧嘩なものか。
後頭部に一撃食らって倒れたところをめった打ちだぞ。
一方的な襲撃だ。やられたやつは病院に運ばれている。
そいつはえぐいな。
その容体の方はどうなんだ？
病院からの連絡ではまだ意識が戻らないらしい。手当ては済んだようだが頭を打ったらしいからな。今連絡を待っているところだ。
そうか。
やっぱり警察には届け出なかったの？
伝えたところで我々のために動くとはそれに犯人は明確だ。報復の邪魔をされては困る。
そう。待ってください。襲われた人はまだ意識が戻ってないそうですけど、ならどうしてその人がサーベルバイパーに襲われたと分かったんですか？
そういえばひょっとして状況証拠だけなのか？まあそこまで僕たちも短絡的じゃないよ。何せうちは連中と違って知性派で売ってるらしいからね。たかが不良に知性派ってのもどうかと思うけど。
マジ？
僕たちが彼らの仕業と断定した理由、捜査官の君なら見当がつくんじゃないの？そうだな。
Right answer is the wounds on the victim.
襲われたメンバーの傷跡が決め手になったのか。ビンゴ、さすがだね。
傷は主に打撃によるものだったが同時にまるで 硬く尖ったもので引き裂いたような感じ。
打撃による傷跡と硬く尖ったものによる裂傷。
なるほど。連中が持ってた釘付きの棍棒か。
確かに本人の目星としては決定的かもしれませんね。
話は大体分かった。ありがとう。参考になったよ。
それはいいけど、何その情報だけでいいの？報復はやめろとか改めて言ったりしないわけ？
個人的にはもちろん止めたいところだけど、今はまだ判断材料が少なすぎる。サーベルバイパーの話も聞いて、何か分かったら連絡させてもらうさ。
なるほど。あくまで捜査にこだわりたいのか。なら面白い話が聞けるのを。まあそうならなかったら血の雨が降るだけの話だけどね。
And you seem so happy about that, Wazzy.
せいぜいご期待に添えるよう面白い話を持ってくるさ。
Probably messed up. No, none of these places offer actual food. But I just think you should probably buy some healing items. Wait, this restaurant, it's here. Let's see, yeah, you can get stuff like this for boosting your strength and the like. It's expensive though. With that, yeah. I recall West Street also had some restaurants. There we go. Oh, of course that costs 3,000. Yeah, heal stats ailments. What are you doing? I could have sworn these guys sold bombs. No shops around here. Oh wait, whoops! This is the law office. I am just all over the place, aren't I? Wait, hold on a sec. Oh, we get to that chest through the frickin' geofront. Just haven't actually seen that exit yet. Those. Got a lot of warmers apparently. This gives Lloyd a nice defense boost. Because we're about to do a 1v1 fight with only him available. I think we want to use the geofronts. That's not the way, the geofront. Anyway, the geofront entrances, horrible recharge station to heal up. Because I swear if you rest at the actual SSS dorm, you lose your CP, which we really don't want to have happen. He is at 200. So basically, Lloyd's about to go 1v1 against Wald, and if you don't take him down in under 32 turns, you don't get a bunch of CP. I mean, not CP, DP. Eh. There we go. In the back mid. I recall Wall is usually faster than us.
お前らはその格好、ひょっとしてここがサーベルバイパーの
ライブハウスイグニス、もともと倉庫だった場所を改装した店のようですね。税金が払われていないので詳細は分かりませんが。
無視すんなよ。いくら俺が新米だからってサーベルバイパーの一員なんだぞ。
ああ、ごめん。その君たちのヘッドに話を聞きたくて来たんだけど、取り継いでもらえるかな。
バルドさんに？お前らみたいな警察とバルドさんが話をするもんか。
いや、でも
ダメだったらダメだ。とっとと帰れよな。
困ったな。
というか、不良にしては随分可愛らしい小僧だ。
ねえ、あなたお名前は？
俺？ディーノだけど。
そう、ディーノくんね。ディーノくんはここで不審な人間を見張っているのかしら。
そうさ、バルドさんに頼まれてテスタメンツどもが入らないようここで見張りをしてるんだ。別に他の先輩たちに押し付けられたんじゃないからな。
なるほど、立派な役目ね。でも私たちはテスタメンツの一員じゃないわ。だったら案内してくれてもいいんじゃないかしら。
だけどさっき先輩たちと戦ってたし、そんな奴らを案内したら
戦ったと言ってもあのくらいあなたたちにとったら挨拶みたいなものでしょ。あなたたちのリーダーだって気にしていないみたいだったし。
でも
それでも信用できないのなら。
おい、
エリーさん、どうぞ。私の銃をあなたに預けてもいいわ。大切にしているものだからちゃんと返してほしいけど。
I just bought it a few hours ago at the weapon shop.
いいよ、そこまでしなくてもさ。バルドさんに聞いてくる。絶対に入ってくんなよな。
やれやれ、大胆だね。
びっくりしました。
すごいなエリ。あんな交渉の仕方、俺にはとても無理だよ。
こういった交渉は結構慣れているから任せて。でもあのバルドって人には通用しないと思うわ。ワジ君の時みたいにあなたが話した方がいいと思う。
なあ、分かってる。
バルドさんがお呼びだ。入ってもいいけど変なことをしたらただじゃ済まないからな。
ありがとう。
それじゃ失礼するよ。
ここは耳障りですね。
なるほど、ライブハウスか。
生かした場所をたまり場にしてやがるな。
Of course, Randy will love it.
待ってたぜ。
こいつらよくも抜け抜けと。わざわざ袋にされに来やがったのか。
どうやら青坊主どもからは一通り話は聞いたみてえだな。それでどうした？
いや、捜査に協力してもらいたいだけさ。君たちが本気で潰し合う理由、それを君たちの方からも聞かせてもらいたいんだ。
おい、どういう。
テスタメンツの事情聴取で理由は分かったはずでは。
真実は見ている人間によって
I mean, it explains the Testament side, why they want to do it, but it doesn't explain the Vipers.
いくつもの証言を照らし合わせてみないと本当の真実は見極められない。それも捜査官の仕事だよ。
なるほどね。
情報の多角的分析が必要ということですか。
妙な小僧だぜ。素直に俺たちを悪役にしときゃ話は簡単だったのによ。
バルドさん。
なあ警察の小僧、仮にお前らの知りたい情報を俺たちが持っているとしてそれを渡す見返りに
それはどうやらあんたには真実じゃ不足みたいだ
な。当たり前だ。俺はな、とにかく暴れられりゃいいんだよ。この血のたぎりをスカッとさせてくれるんならなんだって構わねえんだ。俺たち全員相手に勝てりゃなんだって話してやるよ。悪い取引じゃねえだろ。
ダメだ。正当防衛ならともかく俺たちに死闘は許されない。
おいおい、アマちゃんなこと抜かしてんじゃねえよ。
But guess what? It's about to turn into self-defense.
そうだな、その女どもをしばらく預けてもらおうか。
こいつらマジっすか。さすがにそれまずいんじゃ。
Weren't one of you guys basically saying the same thing earlier?
待ってろ。なに、2時間くらいどこかに行ってくれりゃいい。そうすりゃ知りたいことは何だって話をしてやるよ。そんな取引ってのはどうだ。
そうだな、もう一つ。1対1のタイマー、あくまで練習試合の名目だ。俺がしのいだらあんたが知ってることを洗いざらい喋ってもらう。そんな思考はどうだ。
ちょっと。
おいおい、
むちゃくちゃです。
アホかお前。そこの赤毛ならともかくどれだけの体格差だと思う。
これでも捜査官だ。それなりに訓練を受けている。
I'm a protagonist.
遅れを取るつもりはないさ。
まさか奴以外にこの俺様に怠慢を売る大バカ野郎がいるとはな。いいだろう小僧、サーベルバイパーのヘッド、バルドバレスのお肉だき、しのげるもんならしのいでみやがれ。
さあ
Yes, we gotta 1v1 him. Now, usually he goes first. He's got 1,000 HP, huh? We got 2 turns. Don't want to do that. He's basically neutral to everything. I'm sure if that counts as extra turns there. Well, they should have brought more healing items. I'm trying to save the S-Craft for later, but I might want to just bust it out. Oh, come on, really? It looks like he stays scanned. Alright, that works for me. Actually, almost got enough for another S-Craft. There we go.
よし、もう大丈夫だ。
Going all out from the get-go was the best option. From critical condition in battle.
やるじゃん。
これでどうだ。
やりやがったな。まさかここまで食い下がってくるとは。バルドさん。てめえ、よくもバルドさんを。せえ、足を滑らせただけだ。
化け物か、こいつ。
なかなかいい肩慣らしになったぜ。本当だったら本格的にやり合ってるところだ。奴との決戦が近づいてるし、これで勘弁してやるぜ。
それで話は聞かせてくれるのか。
いいだろう。5日前の夜のことだ。うちのメンバーの一人が青坊主どもの闇討ちにあった。ここを出てすぐの場所だ。
それって。
奴らも似たようなことを言ってたんだろうが、こちらに言わせりゃとんだ言いがかりってもんだ。俺たちサーベルバイパーは武闘派で鳴らしている。闇討ちなんて汚ねえまね。
その闇討ちにあったメンバーは
打撲による骨折で全治1ヶ月の入院だとよ。まあ青坊主のところみたいに意識不明ってわけじゃねえが、怪我だけってことなら。
そうか。
しかしテスタメンツの連中にやられたってのは意識が戻ってるのなら目撃証拠はあるんだろうが。
まさか見ていないのか。
まあな。だが青坊主どもがやったのは間違いねえ。いきなり遠くの方から石が飛んできたらしいからな。
石ってテスタメンツの人が使っていたスリングショットですね。
ああ、それだ。それを食らって倒れたところをタコ殴りにされたらしくてな。あとは気を失ったらしいが、犯人は言うまでもないだろうな。話は終わりだ。
Yeah, it took a while for her to actually say his line
さ
there.
っきも言ったように細かい事情はどうだっていい。青坊主どもと奴と蹴りがつけられるならもう何だっていいんだよ。邪魔するってんならいいぜ。青坊主どもとまとめて叩き潰してやるからよ。
挑発には乗らないさ。捜査協力感謝する。いろいろと参考になりそうだ。何か判明したら一応連絡させてもらうよ。
まあ勝手にしやがれ。
どういうことかしら。どちらのメンバーも闇討ちに遭っているなんて。どちらかが嘘をついている、そういうわけでもなさそうですね。
The got it here is a false flag operation.
まさかさっきの怠慢でどこかやられちまったか。
ああ、いや向こうも手加減してたし大したことはないさ。ただ少し妙だと思ってね。
妙。
ああ、どちらも5日前の夜違う場所で同時に襲われている。お互いが偶然相手のメンバーを闇討ちするつもりだったとしても、同時にそれだけの人数が動いてたらお互いに気づかないってことがあるか。
確かにそうだな。戦闘のプロ同士でもない限り普通なら考えられない状況だぜ。
ではどちらかが先にやられてその報復のため動いたというのは。
それもおかしいわ。当然先に闇討ちした方は相手の報復を警戒するはずなのに、どちらのメンバーもあっけなく不意をつかれている。そういうことよね、ロイ。
ああ、この事件何かがおかしい。必要なパズルのピースが欠けてしまっているみたいな。
お困りのようね。
Oh no, it's the press.
スベルタイムズの
ハロハロー、また会っちゃったわね。 肖像権侵害です。
いやー、職業柄いい絵が撮れそうだと反射的にやっちゃうのよね。まあ記事の写真に使うかもしれないんだし、ケチケチしないでほしいな。
ですね、
なんだか面白い記事を書かれたみたいですけど、またそんな記事を書いて
おかげであの記事結構評判みたいでね。それよりもなんだか今度は面白いネタに絡んでるみたいね。ちょっとお姉さんの取材に協力してくれないかしら。この前の記事のお礼としてお姉さんがおごってあげるからさ。
捜査中の情報を部外者に簡単に漏らせるわけないでしょ。それもマスコミの人間なんかに。
釣れないな。せっかく美味しい東方料理をご馳走してあげるのに、デザートとして欠けたパズルのピースもね。
なるほど、情報交換ってことか。
その気があるなら東通りに出たところにある龍楼飯店にいらっしゃい。お姉さん先に一人で飲んで待っててあげるから。そうそう、まだ名乗ってなかったわね。クロスベルタイムズの記者グレイス・リンよ。グレイスお姉さんって呼んでね。
Sure thing, Lois Lane.
クロスベルタイムズの記者か。
うさんくさそうな姉さんだが、いろいろと情報は持ってそうだな。ここは誘いに乗ってみるか。
ごちそうになるかはともかく、話を聞くだけは聞いてみよう。本部が当てにならない以上、少しでも多く情報が欲しいところだ。
そうね、記者なら情報通でしょうし。ただ話しすぎないようこちらも気をつけておかないと。
同感です。気を抜いたらどこまでもずうずうしくしてくるタイプかと。
散々な言われようだな。
Alrighty. At first, I do believe a hidden side quest has actually opened up. Oh, I guess we can't do that yet. But yeah, there's the hidden side quest we can do now. I guess after this scene.
ほら座って座って、お姉さんがご馳走してあげるから。
それなんですけど、食事は遠慮しておきますよ。代わりに話を聞かせてください。
何よ、いいじゃない。それとも何？僕たちは警察の偉い人みたいに賄賂は受け取らないぞって。
俺は別におごってくれるなら喜んで。
私も別に貸しを作るのでなければ。
まあそうね、常識の範囲内なら問題はないと思うけど。
潔癖症なのはロイド君だけみたいね。硬いばっかりだと捜査官として大成しないぞ。
わかりましたよ。ただし酒はなし。それならごちそうになります。
おいしい。かなり腕の立つコックがいるみたいね。
なかなか美味です。
しかしこんなうまい料理に酒がないなんてありえねえぜ。なあロイド、せっかくのおごりだしちょっとくらいいいだろう。
ダメだって、こっちは仕事中なんだから。どこかでけじめはつけない。
Would you like to go fight Wald while tipsy?
はいはい。たくうちのリーダーは硬いね。
ランディさんが柔らかすぎるのではないかと。
そうね、さすがに仕事中にお酒はどうかと思うわ。
面白いわね、あなたたち。点でバラバラな顔ぶれなのにどこかまとまってるってなかなかいいチームみたいね。
褒めても何も出ませんよ。それより旧市街での事件に関してはさっき一通り話した通りです。あなたが持っている欠けたパズルのピース、そろそろ話してくれませんか？
もし嫌だって言ったら
グレイスさんのことを今後一切信用しないだけです。お話をする機会も今日で最後になるでしょうね。
嘘嘘、本気にしちゃやーよ。でもその毅然としたところは結構いいわね。優しげなマスクとのギャップがなかなかそそるっていうか。
さてみんな、 そろそろ捜査に戻ろうか。
ええ、そうね。
ああ、冗談だってば。パズルのピースでしょ。ちゃんと話してあげるから。まず前提として、あなたたちルバーチェって知ってる？
その名前は
You're gonna be very familiar with that name.
豆鉄砲食らったような顔をして。
ルバーチェ商会、クロスベル市で認可された法人に。
表向きは認可された法人を名乗ってるわ。だけどその実態は昔からクロスベルの裏社会を支配しているマフィアよ。
マフィア、犯罪組織というわけですか。
なるほど、そういうのがいるって噂は聞いたことはあるが、ロイドとお嬢は知ってたみたいだな。
ああ、クロスベルに住んでいたら嫌でも。
いろいろなコネクションを持っている組織みたいね。有力者とのつながりもあるから警察も簡単に手が出せないって聞いた。
なるほど、裏社会はどこの国も同じか。
そのルバーチェがどうかしたんですか？
それなんだけどね、最近ルバーチェの構成員が妙な動きを見せてるらしいのよ。どこか忙しそうっていうか、積極的に動いているっていうか、それで私も暇を見ていろいろ調べているんだけど。
マフィアが忙しそうに動いている。
どう考えてもいい予兆ではなさそうですね。あなたが旧市街に来ていたのももしかして。
そういうこと。ある筋から聞いたんだけど、半月ほど前マフィアの構成員が旧市街をうろついていたらしくてね。しかも人目を避けるように質素な格好をしていたらしいのよ。何かあると思わないかしら。
匂う
なあ、プンプンする。
2つの不良グループが同時に起こすのは難しいと思われていたに、そこに新たな第3の容疑者が現れたわけね。
でもおかしいです。なぜマフィア組織が不良グループのメンバーをわざわざ闇討ちに？
なあ、問題はそこだ。何らかの敵対関係があるなら話は単純なんだけど。
私の知る限りそういったいざこざは今までなかったんだけどね。同じ暴力的なところはあってもマフィアはプロだし、不良たちは所詮アマチュア。利害が絡むわけでもないから対立する接点がないのよね。
じゃあどちらかのグループが相手を潰すためにマフィアと手を組んだってのはどうだ。その場合自分とこの闇討ちは偽装ってことになるだろうが。
そこまでやるかしら。
ああ、少なくともあのワジとバルドの2人にそこまでの険悪さはなかったな。どちらかというとなんとなくお互いを認め合ってるよ
うな。あら、鋭いじゃない。私の知る限りあのバルド君とワジ君はいい喧嘩相手って感じなのよね。もともとあの旧市街にいたのはバルド君のサーベルバイパーだけだったんだけど、そこに2年くらい前あのワジ君がふらりと現れてテスタメンツを結成したのよ。当然バルド君たちに絡まれて締め上げられそうになったんだけど。
ひょっとして
そうなのよ。ワジ君はああ見えて格闘術をやってるみたいでね、目にも止まらぬパンチとキックで油断してたバルド君を叩きのめしちゃったらしいの。
あら、意外です。
はあ、あんな可愛い顔してそんなに強かったのかよ。
あのバルドも相当なものだったけど。
まあ最初は油断しただけで、その後は何度かやり合ってほぼ互角の勝負みたいだけどね。でもそういう経緯があるからお互い認め合っているみたいよ。
なるほど、ライバルというわけですね。
となるとマフィアを利用して相手を潰そうって線はなしか。
そうだな、2人とも人望は厚そうだから手下の暴走じゃなさそうだし。そうなると
私としたことがさ、他の取材があるからこれで失礼させてもらうわ。まあせいぜい頑張って いい記事を書かせてちょうだい。それじゃ、
And she's off.
我が道を行くって感じの人ね。でも彼女のおかげでかなり情報が揃ってきたわ。
ああ、マフィアの話が聞けたのはかなり大きな収穫だった。問題はどうしてマフィアが旧市街に介入してるのかだけど、これは難しいな。判断できる情報が少なすぎる。
警察のデータベースでも見た覚えはありません。セキュリティの高い場所に隠されてるみたいですね。
いわゆる機密情報ってやつか。
彼らを取り巻く関係を考えるとその可能性は高そうね。
一度支援課に戻ってセルゲイ課長の判断を仰ごう。なんとか自力で解決したかったけど、そうも言ってられないみたいだ。
そうね。
そんじゃとっとと戻っておっさんを捕まえるとすっか。
Oh wait, actually, there's something we gotta do first outside of the side quest, because there actually is more information we can pick up. That's, well, worse than DP. We have to find Kate here. Oh. That's kind of this. Forget not reading my old man's medical textbooks. Medical textbooks? It's just you guys again. You got a problem with that? Everyone has a secret too. We dragged Giselle back here after he was assaulted to administer some emergency medical care, but they were getting cautious. We ended up calling an ambulance and had to wait until dawn before we could shuffle him off. It's bothered my old man, but I really regret not having him teach me some basic first aid techniques. That's what happened. You guys must be worried sick. Yeah, strangely enough, the ambulance didn't depart for the hospital immediately after picking up Giselle. How come? Apparently some other person downtown got injured and sent to the hospital. It was some stinking saber fight. One of his comrades told us he got hurt. Ambulance ended up taking both injured victims to the hospital at the same time. From both of your groups were assaulted on the same night. Interesting. Talk about some convenient timing, huh? Pete, time was horrible. Do you think we want to share an ambulance with some Viper? Lost my cool for a second. Azelle being hospitalized has me worried. My old man works there, so maybe I'll use him as an excuse to go visit Azelle tomorrow. Yeah, we have to learn about the ambulance there. You can also get that information by talking to someone over here at Ignis. Nope, nope, not you. Fight us yet again. His physical capabilities far surpass his mental capabilities. I have the kind of guys forget stuff within 3 minutes, trust me. No, not you. Man, knew we should have taken him out when we had a chance. Back we were loading cocaine in the ambulance, we ran into a bunch of the blue bastards. Right about how one of their guys knocked out too, so the ambulance took him along with Koki. Alright, guess the guy from the Testaments rode in the same ambulance as your friend. In that case, wouldn't you have known that the Testaments got hurt too? They even claimed that his wounds were the result of your signature nail bats. Pretty obviously one of their dirty tricks. I ain't afraid of getting down and dirty. His brainiacs are always trying to make us look bad. Son of a bitch, knew we decided to retreat, but we should totally beat the hell out of him right then and there. So yeah, there's your other bit of ambulance info. Now then, to the Bracer Guild! Billy belongs to the Bracers Guild. Indeed, they're an international non-governmental organization serving to keep peace and protect civilians. Yep, our Crossbill's favorite allies are justice and our competitors. I believe officially, at least, we have a collaborative relationship with them. Oh, why hello there! Welcome to the Bracer Guild. You must be from the new little experiment the police department's running, the SSS, right? How does he know about us? Allow me to properly introduce myself. I'm Lloyd Bannings with the CPD Special Support Section, and you are? You can call me Michelle. I serve the Bracer Guild's receptionist out here in Crossbell. What about you guys from Arios? I guess that makes sense. I'm surprised you recognized us as soon as we walked in. Well, the badges were a dead giveaway, and then the eclectic lineup of yours narrowed it down quite a bit. Hey, from what I hear, your little group has taken more than a few notes from the Bracers Guild, Yeah, I cannot deny that. I'm guessing you braces aren't too amused by that? Ah, don't be silly, we don't mind one little bit. In fact, we welcome you with open arms. Always drowning in requests, and every bracer in my guild is already running around the state like a headless chicken. You'd be doing a huge favor by taking on some of that work, you know? I see, that's a bit of a relief to hear. Don't go get ahead of yourself just yet. You still haven't gotten diddly squat to prove you're useful. Half-ass help only makes more work for us. Not pulling any punches, I see. I know I'm being a tad harsh, but we honestly have some of the best bracers Amoria has to offer here in Crossbell. Arios is a given, of course, but each and every one of our other members are pros at what they do, and the citizens trust them immensely. On the other hand, the SSS is just a group of newbies the CPD threw together to salvage its image. So you can see why I might still have my doubts that you'll be able to keep up, right? Yeah, no arguing against that. Measuring up to them is definitely a tall order. Can't disagree with that. Okay, I'll ease off the teasing for now. Just focus on working hard and do what you can for now. If you fall and scrape your knees, we'll be there to kiss your boo-boos and make it all better. I'll give it our all. Seriously, a special support section? Is it actually true the division was created due to some internal drama at the CPD? You've certainly got your sources locked down tight. You bet your batons I do. Don't you go underestimating on the power of our connections. We got our hands on all the juiciest morsels of information from all over the continent. For example, if I wanted, I could get a head count on every hottie and hunk across all of Erebonia. It's a wonder I haven't gone mad with power. Do know that was the best example, but I've heard the Guild's info network is one of the best there is. I agree, his speech patterns do not match those of other men I have met. I do not know what to make of this exactly. Anyway, I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of each other in the future. Feeling up for a challenge? What do you say to taking a little test? Huh? What kind of test is it exactly? It's not too complicated. Pick out 10 questions at random from our test bank we use in the written portion of the Bracer exam. The way I'll be able to know if you're at least as knowledgeable as a junior Bracer if you manage to get all 10 of them right. However, if you were to fail, there'll be no place for us to operate in Crossbell where some of the continent's greatest Bracers have gathered, am I correct? Man, talk about putting on the pressure. So, I missed one question. We're gonna be labeled a bunch of dumbasses? Well, that's kind of a raw deal. Oh, pshaw, not at all. I'm not doing this to put you guys down. That's just not my style. Here's a tip for you. You can study the stuff that's gonna be on the exam over at the public library in the administrative district. Here, I'll give you this test to see if you're actually be worth your salt when it comes to help the citizens of Crossbell. So, you guys up for the challenge? Yeah, give it a shot. No, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Yo, Lloyd, you sure about this? Yeah, not too worried about it, honestly. We had to take similar exams back at the academy. It's almost like I'm running away. If I back out of it now, wouldn't feel right. I understand what you mean. I agree. Likewise. There's nothing more to say then. Let's do this. I like that feisty attitude. By the way, Lloyd, I get the impression that you're the leader of the group in a way. Want to take a crack at answering the questions on behalf of everyone else? Yeah, I'll do it. I love the look in your eyes. It's giving me the willies. Okay, boys and girls, get this party started. Alright, now first question. This one will be a cute freebie to get you all warmed up. As we all know, the Orbital Revolution brought forth the technological advancement of orbs. Hold on a second. Okay, first something's going on with the dog. For some reason, Kiba was attempting to, claw his way under the steps in his kennel. Anyway. Wait. Oh, how long ago did the Orbital Revolution occur? Right answer is 50 years. Sure, it happened about 50 years ago, right? Bingo! Right you are, my friend. Don't let it go to your head, though. That one was just a freebie. It's crazy to think about how much orbital technology has advanced in the last few decades. Back when I was a little kid, never imagined riding in something as fancy as an orbital car. Seemed like something straight out of some fairy tale. Unhurl down. Hey, on to the next question. Question numero 2. The driving force behind the orbital revolution was all thanks to one man's prototype orbment. This one's another gimme, but who is the creator of said orbment? It's good old Professor Epstein. Now this one's Professor C. Epstein. Huzzah, you got the right answer. Did you guys know that people were skeptical of its invention at first? Probably just didn't see what the big deal was. Once people began to realize just how gosh darn useful they are, they quickly became an integral part of our daily lives. The Epstein Foundation has made great efforts towards the research and adoption of orbital technology. That much is common knowledge. Orbital staff I use for combat also falls under the Foundation's research efforts. Yeah, Tio totally mentioned that she's employed by the Epstein Foundation. I was a close call. She probably would have given me quite a glare if I screwed that one up. Enough chit-chat. Next question. We all know that quartz are the key components of the orbital device, right? And to synthesize quartz, you need Sepith. And when I talk about Sepith, what specific form of Sepith am I referring to? And answer is Septium fragments. That's what we get from fighting monsters. Oh heck yeah, you got that right, buddy boy! Septium fragments are refined to quartz, which we then use in our orbital devices. Monsters are inherently attracted to Septium, so they often end up munching on Sepith. Defeating critters is an easy way to obtain Sepith, so keep that info in your back pocket. Far so good, these questions are all common sense. Time to prepare for question 4. Good friend, the Erebonian Empire lies to the west. Its important and overwhelming existence can be felt by all of us Crossbellians. But you've probably seen the emblem before. Can you recall what the symbol of Erebonia is? It's the Golden Stallion. Nay, let's say if you're wrong, but you're right. It's no secret that the pride of the Erebonian Empire lies in its unmatched military might. The Golden Stallion is a symbol of the power of theirs and thus is on the country's emblem. There was once an order of knights in the Empire known as the Eisenritter. They were known for employing cavalry, so that may be why the Empire adopted the Golden Stallion as its emblem. Nice managed to get that one right somehow. Now, for question 5, we're almost halfway through this little quiz, so hang in there. The nation known as the Calvard Republic sits directly to the east of Crossbell, opposite the Erebonian Empire. It's no exaggeration to say that Crossbell's entire history revolves around the long-term struggle for power between Erebonia and Calvard. Now, your question is this. What is the name of the primary manufacturer of orbital and heavy weaponry for the Republic? That is Vern Company, apparently. Yeah, Rhineford is... well, if you play Cold Steel, you know that it's not them. And Zeiss is in Liberal, so yeah, it has to be Vern. Now, this one is easy. It's the Vern Company. Vern, baby, Vern. That's exactly right. Calvard's Vern Company and Erebonia's Rhineford Company are famous as the continent's 2 largest manufacturers of orbital weaponry. Now, it's not fair to only discuss their weapons development. They're also responsible for making vehicles, appliances, and plenty of other nifty items. Another question down. Leading for that one threw me a little, so I'm glad I got it right. I made it a little past the halfway point now. You're giving a valiant effort. Nice job, Fillers Leader of ours. You keep this up, I'm sure you have no problem plowing through the rest of it. Doing great, Lloyd. I'm thoroughly impressed. Come on, guys. I don't think I've really been that impressive. It's all pretty common knowledge so far. Now, regardless of how well you're doing, you still got 5 questions left, buckaroo. I think you've had enough time to warm up, so it's time I up the ante. Hope you're ready. Shall we begin? It's time for the 6th question. A catastrophic event known as the Great Collapse befell our continent a long time ago. Disaster resulted in the complete loss of civilization and fractured people into different factions that waged war on one another for many centuries to follow. The period now known as the Dark Ages was eventually ended by one such faction that rose triumphant. They organized themselves to bring about order and justice as a memorial, allowing for the rebuilding of society to begin. Probably know who I'm talking about. No, but thankfully I've got the freaking guide to check this, and it's actually the Septian Church. I guess that makes sense. It's definitely not the Fisherman's Guild, and the Bracer Guild is a bit too recent. It was the Septian Church, wasn't it? It sure was. Good job paying attention. Sunday school. Around year 500 of the Septian calendar, the Septian Church emerged to spread the teaching of the sky goddess Aidios. Their intent was to provide aid for those in need. The church's influence grew powerful enough to establish themselves across Zemuria, so the nobles and knights who ruled during the Dark Ages could no longer ignore them. The effects of Aidios and her teachers could still be felt all across the continent to this day, as they are deeply rooted in our society. Hey, good work on that one, Lloyd. Anyway, on to lucky number 7. The headquarters of the Septian Church is located in the city-state known as the Holy City of Arteria. The Holy City of Arteria is made up of various administrative organizations that handle specific tasks given its state-like structure. One of these organizations is one that handles the church's ceremonial rituals. You happen to know which organization I am referring to? I'm pretty sure it's... oh, it's Divine Worship, apparently. There's a congregation for Divine Worship. Good job! That was one tough cookie. Most priests found within chapels and cathedrals across the continent are part of this branch of the church. There's actually a cathedral located outside the northern exit of the city for the occasional prayer at. The archbishop in charge there is also from the Congregation for Divine Worship. That was really tough. I feel that burn. We're almost there. On to our 8th question. As we all know, the Bracer Guild has branches all across the continent, but what I really want to know is just where in Zamoria is its main headquarters located? That's Le Mans State. Great State? I don't recognize the name of that one. It's in Le Mans State, obviously. You're Le Mans, 'cause right you are. Headquarters can be found in Le Mans State alongside our biggest investors, the Epstein Foundation. In the event of a serious conflict, HQ can issue a direct order for all Bracer to immobilize. Huh, I see. Time for the 9th question. Ever heard of the infamous thief that lives in Erebonia? He's a bit of a strange one. Feels precious works of art and sends out oh, I know who this is. Calling cards with riddles on how to retrieve them. Also, his identity is hidden behind a mask. Apparently, people laud him as some kind of hero. Sounds a bit silly if you ask me, though. Anyway, got a little off track there. Do you know what this bad boy likes to go by? It's good old Phantom Thief Blue Blanc. I've actually heard of him before. Wasn't his name Phantom Thief B? Unbelievable, you got it right. Looks like you've done your foreign affairs homework. His infamy transcends the continent of Erebonia, as people across the continent have heard of his misdeeds. Nothing safe from his grasp either. He's stolen anything ranging from rare paintings in museums to a whole friggin' tank. Or is it that he was recently running amok in Liberal? Who knows, maybe you'll run into him sooner than you think. Yeah, I've definitely heard rumors. I'd like to avoid him if possible, though. Time for the 10th and final question. Erebonia and Calvard have been at each other's throat over the rightful ownership of Crossbell State for a while now. They waged war against each other time and time again, causing grief and bloodshed for many innocent civilians. The situation became so severe that it was brought to the attention of Liberal's Queen Alicia. She proposed a treaty to end the conflict between the two nations. The treaty was signed 2 years ago by 3 nations, Liberal, Erebonia, and Calvard. If you're truly Crossbellian, then the answer to this question should be a no-brainer, right? It's the Non-Aggression Pact. Referring to the Non-Aggression Pact. And non-aggressive it was! That one should have been a gimme. The treaty was drafted with the intention of diffusing conflict between any of the 3 nations via diplomacy as opposed to war. Prior to the signing of the treaty, tensions were at an all-time high in Crossbell State. I'll spare you most of the details, but both the nation's armor division thought it appropriate to hold simultaneous military exercises at our borders. One single misstep could have had catastrophic consequences. I'm sure it would have triggered a full-scale war between the two of them. And so Queen Alicia proposed this treaty as a mean of preventing that from happening. They should all be extremely grateful to Liberal. They really saved our behinds. Why was I gonna get that one wrong? Ah, it's finally over! I was having so much fun. Good job getting through that. Thank God, yes, it's finally over. Oh, we take a look at your score then. That was a perfect score. Your knowledge is in line with our junior bracers at least. Looks like you got some potential in you after all. That's a relief to know. Thank you very much. I don't think you compliment me like that. Dude, I was on the edge of my seat the whole way, though. I'm glad I can finally take a breather. I'm surprised Lloyd managed to answer questions outside of their expertise, too. I think we'll ask him to assist me when filling in missing information for the database. You guys are embarrassing me. Anyway, I have a little reward for you for getting all those questions right. Free action 1. Are you sure we can have this? Yep, didn't think you stood a snowball chance to get ahead of doing so well, so I think this is my apology for underestimating you. It's all yours now, sweetie, take it. If you say so, thanks a lot. That concludes our little quiz. Now that that's done, you guys better bust your arms and work hard so us bracers can catch a breather every once in a while. Yeah, sure, we'll do everything we can. Alright, back to our home base. Gotta love when they sneak those frickin' side quests in like that.
戻ったのか。不良どもの喧嘩ちゃんと止めてきたのか。
課長、少し厄介なことになってきたかもしれません。
ああ
Find everything they had learned at Chief Sergei.
なるほどな。
課長。
そうだな。この件に関してはお前たちに全て任せた。
え？
それはどういう？
ここで引くもさらに突っ込むも判断は任せたって言ってるんだ。ルバーチェの件に関してもお前たちに教えることはない。全部自分たちで調べてみろ。
そんな無茶な。
俺がやめろと言ったらお前らは納得できるのか？マフィアの件に関してはそれだけめんどくせえ問題なんだ。 もし俺が上司としてまともな判断をするんだったら辞めるとしか言いようがない。それでいいのかよ。
いいえ。
ま、ここで打ち切りってのはちょいと後味が悪いかもな。
そうね、いろいろと知ってしまったし。
同感です。
ま、何も知らない小僧どもが足を滑らせて大怪我でもしたら寝覚めが悪いしな。
Hi, Versace, how you doing? Sorry, I guess I missed you during the whole quiz thing. How are you doing?
いいアドバイザー。
There we go, who handed over a business card to Lloyd? Alright, this is when we get introduced to this guy.
どこかで聞いたことがあるような。
西通りにある法律事務所だ。イアンっていう名前のヒゲ面の弁護士先生がいる。
ああ、あのパン屋の裏手にある。そういえば俺も前いた時何度か挨拶くらいはしてますね。
私も聞いたことがあります。確か企業や貿易省などの法律相談をしている先生ですよね。その一方で市民の法律相談にも親身に乗ってくれるという。
ああ、クマみたいなヒゲ面してるからクマヒゲ先生なんて呼ばれている。
Oh, I had a bit of a rough day at work. I left work a little bit early to go get some files from our storage facility and ended up spending an hour of overtime basically moving boxes around trying to organize some stuff to try to find them, and I didn't even find all the files. My back is killing me. And Kiba is his usual crazy self.
それはすごいですね。
何者だよ、その先生は。
ま、会えばすぐにわかるさ。前に俺が会った時。
Although in good news, I have been having fun with my new Steam Deck.
お前たちの身分を明かせば話ぐらいは聞いてくれるはずだ。この機会に挨拶しとけ。
わかりました。西通りならすぐ近くだ。とにかくその法律事務所を訪ねてみよう。
ええ、わかったわ。
Oh, I think we can.
はい、それではさすが皆さんです。
We got an extra 2 DP for answering everything correctly. I certainly wasn't helped with my whole back injury from my car accident a few years ago, too. That just makes it all extra enjoyable, you know?
グリムウッド法律事務所。ここがそうみたいね。
ああ、その先生のことも何度か見かけたことがあるよ。そんな偉い先生だなんて思っ。
それでは先生、今後ともよろしくお願いします。
ああ、それはいいが、しかし君たちのところはもう少しなんとかならんのかね。少しは市民の気持ちというものをだね。
市民の人気取りが仕事ではありませんので。それでは失礼します。お前たちは
何か
なるほどな。セルゲイさんが飼い始めた子犬どもというわけか。
え、そのバッジ、あなたもクロスベル警察の。
私のことはどうでもいい。どうやらイアン先生を訪ねてきたようだが、くれぐれも余計な時間を取らせるんじゃないぞ。お前たちのような役立たずと違っていろいろ。
なんだ今のは。
どうやら本部の捜査官みたいだけど。
I don't remember what his name is.
しかしあのメガネ、随分とやるみたいだったぞ。
Oh my.
左脇のところにでかい獲物を吊るしてたな。
そうなのか。
よく気づいたわね。
私もセンサーで感知しました。大型の軍用拳銃。そんなとこ。
ああ、多分そうだろう。
Of course, he's gotta have the dirty hairy special.
二人ともすごいわね。
たまたまさ。
それよりその先生を訪ねなくてもいいんですか？
ああ、 忙しいところ悪いけど挨拶させてもらおうか。
Let's go meet Ian.
忘れ物かね。おっと、これは失礼した。グリムウッド法律事務所へようこそ。今日
いや
遠慮することはないよ。まだ若いようだが、借金
I swear I got so spoiled on this guy and all he does in these two games just from playing the Cold Steel games. The freaking Crossbell chapter in 3 spoils a whole bunch of stuff.
何でもいい。ドーンと相談してくれたまえ。
いや、そのですね。
なんかすごい精力的なおっさんだな。
この人は熊ひげ先生ですか？
噂通りの方みたいね。
おや、よく見れば君の顔。確かこの辺りに住んでいた子じゃなかったかね。
覚えててくれたみたいですね。ええ、3年くらい前に近くのアパルト。
Hey Mars, how you doing?
改めましてロイド・バニングスと言います。
おお、そうか。道理で見覚えがあると思ったんだ。バニングス。ひょっとしてガイ・バニングスの弟さんか。
No, I'm his younger brother's cousin's former roommate's nephew.
はい。ひょっとして兄のこともご存知だったんですか？
ご存知も何も。どうやら事情があってきたようだね。
Sorry, that won't really come up until the next game.
座って話をしようじゃないか。そうそう。一応名乗っておこうか。私の名はイアン・グリムウッド。この法律事務所で弁護士をしている。
You're like the only lawyer in this town.
君たちがセルゲイ君の言ってた特務支援課の新人だったのか。そういえば最新のクロスベルタイムズも読んだよ。
We're gonna keep getting that thrown in our face, aren't we?
そうそう、なかなか頑張ってるみたいじゃないか。
なんだか散々なことを書かれちゃったみたいですけど。
しかし、そうか。ガイ君の弟さんが警察に。なんだかこう、エイドスの巡り合わせを感じるね。
先生と兄はどういう。
なあ、今の君たちと同じく、たまに情報交換。
Yeah, Cold Steel has a few issues to it. Number one being Reen, I'd say.
もっとも、彼は非常に優秀な捜査官だったからね。逆に私の方がいろいろと助けてもらったくらいだよ。
ちょっと待ってください。ロイド、あなた捜査官のお兄さんがいるの？
なんだよ、水くせえな。そんなこと一言も聞いてないぜ。
ごめん、つい言いそびれててさ。それにもう亡くなった人だから。仕事中に殉職したんだ。ちょうど3年前になるかな。
Okay, I didn't hear Ellie actually have a reaction there.
そうか。それでお前しばらくこの町を離れて。
ガイ君のことは残念だった。私も個人的にあの事件のことは調べてみたこともあったが、
Sure you did.
手がかりすら見つかっていない状況でね。
そうですか。いや、今は兄のことはいいんです。それよりも先生、事情は先ほど説明した通りです。ルバーチェについて何かご存知のことがあれば教えていただけませんか？
ルバーチェか。彼らにまつわる黒い噂は多い。帝国と共和国にまたがる密貿易、盗品売買にミラーロンダリング、傭兵団の斡旋や武器の密売まで。そのどれもがクロスベルの特殊性を利用したものと言えるだろう。
クロスベルの特殊性？
近年ますます盛んになっている 貿易業と金融業の発展、それと反比例するかのように脆弱極まる政治基盤ですね。
そう、このクロスベル自治州の政治基盤は極めて弱い。多くの政治家は帝国派か共和国派のどちらかに属しており、利権を貪る者が多いんだ。そしてマフィアの暗躍を取り締まる法案が出されたとしても、彼らと癒着した議員に潰される。
なんだそりゃ、本当なのか。
残念だけど本当よ。ルバーチェの利権とつながっている議員は相当多いと言われているわ。おそらく警察が動けないのもそれが最大の理由でしょうね。
As I recall, we're never really given that much information on Crossbell's diet, like how many members it has and the like. They just leave it vague like that.
それではルバーチェは実質上犯罪を起こし放題なんですか。
いや、さすがにそれはない。あからさまな犯罪を放置すれば市民や周辺諸国も騒ぐだろうし、今のところは市民生活に直接迷惑はかけない。逆にその一線を越えなければ何をやっても警察は動かない。そう高をくくっているところもあるみたいだね。
そこまで。
なるほどな。活気ある華やかな都市の裏側に地味猛量のうごめく影ありか。
機密レベルの高い情報をチェックしておきたいですね。
まあルバーチェの基礎知識はだいたいそんなところだけど、しかしここ最近少し風向きが変わってきていたね。
どういうことですか。
これはまだ警察の方でも掴んだばかりの情報ら。最近どうやらルバーチェの対抗勢力が現れたらしいんだ。それもかなり強力なね。
対抗勢力、まさか遊撃士協会ですか。
いや、対抗勢力と
I mean, the Bracer Guild isn't exactly new, dude.
カルバード共和国の東方人街に一大勢力を構えている組織。その組織がこのクロスベルに進出し始めているらしいんだ。
本当ですか。
まあ以前からそんな噂はあったが、どうやら事実だったらしい。組織の名はヘイユエ。そしてつい最近クロスベルの港湾区にできた。
So we got a war between the mobs and the triads.
ヘイユ
エ、いかにも東方風の名前ですね。
しかしマフィア同士の抗争か。こりゃ不良同士の喧嘩どころの差。
Although I guess it could be the mob and the Yakuza either way.
幸いにしてと言うべきか。まだその構想そのものは表立っては始まっていないらしい。しかし近いうちに何らかの形で暗闘が始まるかもしれない。警察の捜査一課などはそれを警戒しているようでね。
捜査一課って
もしかして先ほどこちらを訪ねていたメガネの男性は。
ああ、捜査一課に所属するダドリー君という捜査官だ。
That's right, his name is Dudley.
ちょうど今話していることと
I don't know why, but I can't take that name seriously.
そうだったんですか。ロイドさん、どうしたんですか。
ひょっとして何か。
ああ、まだ完全にはまとまってはいないけどね。先生、ありがとうございました。先生の情報のおかげで解決の糸口が見えた気がします。
そうか、それは何よりだ。セルゲイ君には世話になっているし、君たちのことは個人的に応援している。また何かあったらいつでも訪ねてきてくれたまえ。
それでどうするの。考えをまとめるんだったら支援課に戻りましょうか。
そうだな。
Need an info roundup so we can decide how everything's gonna go down.
済ませておこう。俺が考えていることが事件の真相だったとしたら。
In other words, all side quests are disappearing after this.
そういうことならとっとと他の用事を済ませて支援課に戻るとするかね。
はい、急いで片付けましょう。
Probably pick up a few more tier bombs. I did use quite a few during the fight against Wald. Should be enough.
何か書かれてるわね。
Now stuck to the bulletin board.
例の件は好きにやってみろ。
課長はルスか。
あのおっさん、面倒になってとんずらしたんじゃねえだろうな。
その可能性は否定できませんね。
まあまあ、好きにさせてくれるならそれはそれで助かるじゃない。それでどうする？早速事件に関するミーティングを始めましょうか。
ああ、そうだな。
Okay, why don't I just have us started there?
ミーティングを始めよう。事件に関する情報を一通り整理してみるんだ。発端は5日前の真夜中、サーベル・バイパーとテスタメンツのメンバーがそれぞれ何者かに襲われた。場所は旧市街の別の2カ所。ここと
西の裏通りがテスタメンツのメンバーが襲われた場所
で、東のライブハウス前がサーベル・バイパーのやつが襲われた場所ってことか。
こうしてみると旧市街の反対側同士ですね。
ああ、同じ夜に起きてもすぐには分からなかったはずだ。それぞれのたまり場に運び込んで手当てをしてから翌朝病院へ。
確か襲われた2人は同じ救急車で運ばれたのよね。
ああ、救急車の人もさぞかし面食らっただろう。そしてようやく闇討ちがお互いの仕業だと確信して現在に至るという、
やっぱり第三者がいたとしか思えねえぜ。どちらかのメンバー全員が口裏を合わせない限りどっちの犯行も不可能だろう。
ああ、この段階で2つの犯行を第三者の仕業だと仮定してしまっても構わ
そうね。少しずつ可能性を絞らないと前に進めないし。で、その第三者として上がってきた名前があるわけね。
ああ、ルバーチェ商会。クロスベルの裏社会を支配しているというマフィアだ。グレイスさんの情報によれば半月ほど前、その構成員が旧市街で目撃されている。その情報
Whereas the mafiosos aren't seen down there more often.
まずはルバーチが2件の傷害事件を起こしたという過程で話を進めてみよう。
そうなるとやはり問題は動機ですか。
ああ、それが問題だ。逆に言えばそれが明らかにならない限り推理は振り出しに戻りかねない。
動機ね。利害の絡みそうにないマフィアと2組の不良集団。
それら3つの点を結ぶ線があるはず。ねえロイド、見当はついているのでしょ？
まだ確信があるわけじゃないけど、3つの点を結ぶ線。
Of course, it's gotta be the presence of AUA. What did we just go to Ian to learn about?
可能性があるとすれば、現実的なのはヘイウェイだろう。
ああ、あのヒゲ先生が教えてくれた情報か。
確かに可能性としては一番ありそうな気がするけど、でもそうだとしたらどんな線になるのかしら。
点同士が線で結ばれるのは何らかの必然性となると、兵ゆえ絡みでマフィアが2組の不良集団を襲う必然性があるわけですか。
そうか、これなら説明がつくぞ。
なんかひらめいたか。
必然性の話だよ。ヘイユへのクロスベル進出を受けてルバーチ側がすることといえばなんだ。
それは単純に考えれば戦力増強だろう。兵隊の増強と武装の強化、どちらも欲しいところだよな。
マフィアなら 武装の強化は密貿易で確保できるだろう。だが戦闘員の方はどうだ？
そいつは
普通に考えたら両兵団を雇うところでしょうけど、ダメね。クロスベルはいろいろな意味で周辺諸国から注目されすぎている。不戦条約の手前もあるし、両兵団を勝手に動かしたりしたら帝国と共和国が黙っていないわ。それは両者の意を受ける政治家や議員たちにも同じこと。
ロイドさん、もしかして
その兵隊候補として不良どもをってことかよ。
なあ、血の気が多く、しかも統率されている若者たち、この町で運用できる戦力としてはまさにうってつけだろう。しかしどちらのグループにも目障りな存在がいるとしたら。
なるほど。あのワジ君は間違ってもマフィアに協力しそうにないし、
あのバルドさんもお山の大将でいたいタイプ。とてもマフィアの下で働きそうにはありませんね。
そこでお互いを潰し合わせて弱体化したあたりを見計らって一気に取り込みにか。なるほど、そういう筋書きかよ。
あくまで可能性の一つさ。現時点である情報を一つずつ組み立てた場合のね。
またまた謙遜するなっての。
私もかなり的を射ていると思うわ。推理には無理がないし、
伊達に捜査官の資格を持ってはいませんね。
ありがとう。それでさ、この推理あの二人にも伝えた方がいいと思わないか？
あの二人って。
おいおい、まさか。
そう、バルド・バレスにワジ・ヘミスフィア。
There's a lot of W's in those
ザーベル
names.
バイパーとテスタメンツのヘッドたちさ。
駅前通りの外れにあるしかし通信で呼び出したかと思えば警察のガキどもが。今の
多分共和国方面の最終列車ってところじゃない？
ワジ。
やあ、こんばんはバルド。なかなかいい夜だね。月が。
てめえ。そうか、そういうことだったのか。警察のガキどもを語って、そういうことなら話は早え。怠慢なら望むところだ。ここでケリをつけてやら。
僕としてはそれでも依存はないけれど。
Phrasing. Although I say that, but Wazzy loves to use those kind of double entendres.
同じくこの場に招待されたゲストでね。
何？
ほら、来たみたいだよ。
てめえら。
すまない二人とも待たせてしまったみたいだな。
お招きに預かり光栄至極。約束通りさぞ面白い話を聞かせてくれるんだろうね。
面白いかどうかはともかく興味深い話ではあると思う。早速聞いてくれるか？
Ooh, there's a typo.
ちょっと待ちやがれ。面白い話だ。一体何を言ってやがる。
バカだな君は。5日前の夜、旧市街で起こった2件の傷害事件。その真犯人の目星がついたって話に決まってるじゃないか。
何？
驚いた。
あなたの方も疑っていたようですね。
まあ僕も最初はメンバーの勝手な暴走かと思ってたんだけど、よくよく状況を整理してみるとどう考えても不自然じゃないか。バイパー側にしてもそれは同じ。まあ僕の推理はそこで止まっちゃってるけどね。
そうか。だったら話は早そうだ。バルド・バレス、いろいろと不審なことはあるかもしれないけど、まずは一旦こちらの話をさ。
手短に話せ。もしくだらねえ話だったらその頭をかち割ってやるからな。
Hey, I won our fight earlier, dude.
これが現時点での情報を組み立ててみた推理だ。率直な感想を聞かせてほしい。
やれやれ、 参ったね。まさかマフィアなんかにそこまでコケにされてたとは。
それじゃあ
今の話納得してくれたのかしら。
納得も何も、前にルバーチェの使いが僕たちのところに来てるからね。いい目を見させてやるからうちの下で働かないかってね。もちろん鼻で笑って追い返してやったけどさ。
そうだったのか。
決まりだな。
バルド、やっぱりマフィアの勧誘があったんじゃないの？
ああ、一月くらい前にな、あまりに舐めた話だったから脅しつけて叩き出してやったが、まさかここまで舐めた真似をしてくれるとはな。アジてめえとの決着は延期だ。マフィアだろうと関係ねえ。まとめて叩き潰してやら。
ちょっと
沸点低すぎです。
What did you think he was gonna do?
落ち着いてくれ。下手にそんなことをしたら。
ほんとバカだな。
何？
マフィア相手に喧嘩して勝ち目があるわけないだろ。下手に乗り込んだところで蜂の巣にされるのがオチだろうね。
それやってみなきゃわからねえだろ。
あのね、君はいいとしても君の可愛い舎弟たちまでそれに巻き込むつもりかい？
ならてめえはどうなんだ。ここまでコケにされて仲間をやられたままでおめやめと引き下がれんのか。
そんなわけないだろう。今回の件関わってるのはマフィアでもごく一部のはずだ。ならそいつらにのみ落とし前をつけさせればいい。
Because of course we can't go for the head honchos
で
yet.
きないくらいきっちりと筋を通した上でね。バルド、君にも協力してもらうよ。
お前
ちょっと待ってくれ。何をするつもりだ。あんまり不穏なことは。
ああ、心配しなくても君たちにも手伝ってもらうから。君たちの任務は旧市街での事件を解決すること。だったらマフィアが今後僕たちに余計な手出しをしないよう言い含めてやる必要がある。どう？違うかい？
それは
どういうこと？
よくわかりませんが。
なんかロイドのやつ取って食われそうだな。
And you seem totally fine with that, Randy.
あんな面白い推理をわざわざ披露してくれたんだ。責任を取って最後まで付き合ってもらうよ。
3日が過ぎた。一触即発だった不良たちの争いは旧市街は不自然なほど平穏な雰囲気を取り戻していた。そして
静かなもんだな。
And you guys couldn't be more obvious.
どうして潰し合いが始まらない？
最後の一押しが足りんだけさ。導火線に火がつけば勝手に潰し合いが始まるだろう。
バイパーとテスタメンツ、どっちのガキでもいい。目についたやつをやるぞ。
くれぐれも姿を見られるなよ。バイパーならスリングショット、テスタメンツなら背後から一撃だ。
ああ狩りの始まりだ。
青ウサギを一匹っ
と。あっさりかかってくれたな。
時間はない。とっとと痛めつけるぞ。ただし殺さない程度に
な。悪く思うなよ。
させるか。
何？
まったく、まさかここまで見事に引っかかってくれるとはね。
こいつ
現行犯逮捕と行きたいところだけど。
I love the old school, just spin around and somehow that changes outfits.
微妙におとり捜索最新。今回は勘弁するしかないか。
まさか警察の人間か。
彼はあくまで助っ人さ。
おお、本当に引っかかるとはな。
なかなかの弓ですね。
ロイド大丈夫？
ああ、無傷だよ。念のため防護クッションを頭巾に仕込んでおいて助かった。
まさか俺たちの存在を嗅ぎつけられていたとは。
Yeah, that was a long way to say those two sentences.
どうするお兄さんたち。この場で投稿するなら多めに見てもいいけど、それとも今度はあんたたちが狩られてみる？
二手に分かれるぞ。
待て。二人ついてきて。おい
ロイドどうするの？
Oh, I'm gonna bring Tio since she's our healer.
エリーとランディはもう一組の方を頼む。
了解です。
分かったわ。
くそ、まさか腰抜けの警察が出張ってきてるとは。こうなったら一旦戻って応援を。
待て。
Doesn't that just make this blow up even more?
知られちまったら。
まあいい。とにかく俺たちだけでも先に。
どこに行くんだ？
なあ、いつの間に。
こっちは積みだな。
ええ、あとはロイドたちの方ね。
間抜けが仕方ない。抜け道を使うぞ。
This place has a back?
ご苦労様。
いつの間に。くそ、下だ。
ここまでだ。
飛んで火にいる夏の
鬼ごっこは終わりだよ。そろそろ観念したかい？
ガキどもがいい気になりやがって。俺たちプロを本気にさせたことをせいぜい後悔させてやる。
どうやら一戦交える必要がありそうだね。君たちの援護期待してもいいのかな？
そっちこそ足手まといになるなよ。
来ます。
さあ、
やれやれ。
かかってこい。
We actually get Wazzy for this fight. Oh, he even has his S-Craft for this fight. And good God, I forgot he had this! Speed minus 50%, that is insane! It only costs 20 CP? Sweet Jesus. Oh, wait. Gotta make sure we do this, of course. You don't want that crit note going off. Oh, come on, really? He can't reach? I guess they're gonna get that. Yeah, she can at least analyze.
僕の番か。
よし。
行きます。
Yeah, that's right. Wazzy is more of a caster.
ドライブ開始。それ。
That is what we brought her along for.
僕の番か。
Yeah, they do hit like trucks too, don't they? They have enough time to heal though.
私の番です。エニグマくる。それ。
ありがとう。行くよ。
Kinda want to save up his CP for his S-Craft, just so that we could see it. They like that move, don't they? About to actually lose his debuff.
僕の番か。
はい。
She can at least guess here before they move. Oh, come on!
やれやれ。
さてと。エニグマくる。それ。
ありがとう。任せてくれ。
That all you do, dude.
私の番です。分析を
Oh, perfect. I was gonna get a crit node to use his S-Craft on. As I recall, it actually, like, doesn't count as using an S-Break unless we do it this way. He's secretly Chun-Li. Oh, and he lived barely.
データ収集終了しました。
ガキどもが。
さすがに手強かったな。
使っていた銃は帝国製の軍用拳銃ですね。しかも最新のモデルかと。
密貿易で扱っている武器の一部ってところかな。それにしても君の演技もなかなかだったね。あの倒れ方どうに言ってたじゃない。
あんな作戦を伝えられたら協力しないわけにいかないだろう。おとりなんて役目他の誰かにやらせるわけにもいかないしな。
でもそれで危険なおとり役を買って出るのはどうかと。ちょっと人よしすぎです。
そうか。
そんなお人よしじゃこの先大変だと思うけどね。まあそういうタイプは個人的には嫌いじゃないかな。ともかくこれで落とし前をつけることができそうだ。君たちの協力に感謝するよ。
ガキどもが調子に乗りやがってやっちまったなガキども。俺たちルバーチを本気で怒らせちまうとはな。
警察のガキどもも同じだ。こっちには偉い議員先生もいる。ただで済むと思うなよ。
こいつら
うわっ、どうやらお仕置きが足りなかったみてえだな。全員サンドバッグみたいに吊るして血だるまにしてもいいんだぜ。
待ってくれ。さすがにそれは。
まあまあここは僕たちに任せてよ。バルド、あまりやりすぎは良くない。このお兄さんたちだってプロだ。あまりメンツを潰しちゃったらなりふり構わなくなるんじゃない？お兄さんたちだって表沙汰にはしたくないだろ。僕たちガキども相手にプロがちょっかいかけた挙句に返り討ちにあったなんてみっともなくて上には報告できないよね。
ふざけろ。その気になればいくらでも。
いやー、さすがにここが引き時じゃないかしら。
グレイスさん、
どうしてここに？
実はこの数日君たちの動きに注目してたのよ。そしたら予想通りいろいろやらかしてくれるじゃない。いやー、なかなか面白い記事が書けそうだわ。
てめえ雑誌社ごときがルバーチ相手に。
ま、うちもいろいろあるから名前は出せないと思うけどね。でもこれ以上みっともない真似をしたらどうなるかわからないわよ。
いいだろう、この場は引いてやる。だがもし約束を破ったら。
はいはい、わかったわ。あなたたちこそこれで手打ちっていう約束はちゃんと守りなさいよね。これ以上一線を越えたら遊撃士が出張ってくるかもよ。実はこの件アリオスさんが介入するつもりだったらしいの。でも多忙だったらしいし、あなたたちが先に介入してたから今回は譲ってあげたんですって。
そんな。
また手のひらの上ってか。
みたいですね。
バカバカしい。アリオス・マクレイン相手にこんなケチなことをやってられるか。
これ以上この薄汚い場所に用はねえ。引き上げるぞ。
We're not gonna be messing with Sephiroth, dang it!
風の牽制アリオスか。噂だけは聞いてるけどあそこまで効果てきめんとはね。
気に食わねえな。 あいい。今回の件はこれで終わりだ。お前ら引き上げるぞ。
おっす。
君たちもお疲れ様。これにて任務無事完了かい？
もともとは君たちの喧嘩を止めるのが任務だったけど、ま、今後はもうお互い争わなくて済むだろ。
え？何言ってるの？
マフィアが絡んでいようがいまいが、バイパーとの関係は変わらん。お互い目障りというのは変わるわけではないからな。
全員揃っての潰し合いはさすがにやらないだろうけど、まあ普通の喧嘩や小競り合いはこれからも続けていくだろうね。
待ってくれ。
大ごとにしたくなければまた介入してきたらどうだい？なんだったらそのまま喧嘩に参加してくれてもいい。君たちなら大歓迎さ。
あのな、
あんまり冗談には聞こえないんだけど。
それではいい夢を。行くよ。
聖戦終了。撤収する。
や
懲りない人たちですね。
まあ血の気の多い連中だし、喧嘩くらいは仕方ないかもな。
そうみたいね。まあ今回の件に関しては解決でいいんじゃないかしら。
I mean, besides, it's set up for future quest lines and all that. We can't just go and squash that bit there.
ね、ロイド。
ちょっとばかりすっきりしない気分だけど。
自分たちの力だけで解決できた気になれない。そんな気分ってところかしら。小さいわね。必要とあらばためらわずに他人の力も借りてより大きな真実をつかみ取る。それができてこそ一人前の捜査官じゃないの？あなたのお兄さんみたいな。さてと、お姉さんも撤退しようかな。
Why does Lloyd get surprised that people knew his brother? I mean, from how he gets revered in several scenes, like he was the top dog over at the CPD.
そろそろ肌の年齢が気になる年頃なのよね。それじゃ、おやすみなさい。
お前の兄貴結構知られてるみたいだな。
なんだかとっても優秀な人だったみたいね。
推しの強さと行動力だけはピカイチだったみたいだしね。任務完了だ。支援課に戻ってセルゲイ課長に報告しよ
う。話は分かった。新人にしちゃ頑張った方じゃねえか。内地へ絞っていろいろ考えたいみたいだしよ。
一応褒めてるんだよな。
しかし今回の一件でお前らにも見えてきただろう。このクロスベルって場所の厄介な側面が。
それは
まあ確かにちょいとめんどくさい場所みたいだな。
様々な暗部やしがらみ、大人の事情の温床って感じです。
そうね。
警察本部の連中だって決して無能ってわけじゃない。
Even though that's how everybody seems to talk about them.
賄賂を受け取ってるようなバカ野郎もいるみたいだが、多くの捜査官はそこそこ優秀で自分なりの正義感を持ってる連中だ。
You just won't see most of them.
だが有形無形の壁がある。マフィアの利権とつながっている議員や役人どもとかな。どうだロイド、警察辞めて遊撃士にでも転職したくなってきたか？
いえ、そんな事情があっての特務支援課でしょ。
ほう。
人を守る遊撃士の理念は確かに素晴らしいけど、密貿易に違法な武器取引、盗品売買にミラーロンダリング、そしてマフィアと政治家の癒着、どれも遊撃士が直接的には。
確かに
支えるコテの力にも限界はあるということですか。
でも警察なら 本来それが可能なはずです。現実として様々な壁が立ちふそうした壁を突破できる可能性はゼロじゃないはずだ。
なるほど、ここならその可能性を見出せるかもしれない。つまりそういうことね。
がちょっと楽天的すぎるかな。
現実はそこまで甘くないと思いますけど、ただどんな可能性も
やれやれ。不良のヘッドと対マン張ったり、危険なおとり役を買って出たり、真面目でおとなしそうな面して大した熱血野郎だぜ。
別に熱血ってわけじゃないと思うけど、でも今回みんなと一緒に仕事をしてて、お互いまだまだ未熟なところはあるだろうけど、このメンバーだったらどんな壁も力を合わせて乗り越えていけそうだってね。
なんつうか。
Now think about it, didn't Cold Steel 1's first chapter basically have a scenario like this? Like, as I recall, there was like a market and there were two different stalls that were getting vandalized, blaming each other, but it turned out to be a third party, and that was like the big, like, thing you had to solve.
そんな笑わなくても。さすがに夢見すぎですか。
ま、いいんじゃねえか。特務支援課が設立されたのは、いろいろその場所をどう利用するかはお前たちの自由っちゃ自由だ。俺は直接お前たちに力を貸すことはないだろうが、やりすぎちまってもお偉いさんに睨まれないよう煙に巻くくらいはしてやるよ。
課長。
I do think that the way this game handled it was a bit more exciting than it was in Cold Steel. As I recall, you just investigated, found out, oh hey, we've been here seeing some weird guys over in the forest, run the dungeon, and that's it. Instead, we had the characters working with the gangs in order to corner the mafia. I guess they were working against a terrorist group too, so it's not exactly like who they were working against made it all that different.
話がわかるんだかいい加減なだけなんだか。
というより、ただ面倒なだけでは。
ま、ずるい大人だからな。特務支援課が単なる遊撃士のパクリで終わるか。
Honestly, one of the biggest problems with Trails of Cold Steel is the fact that, how do I put it? The cast was too big and everyone's arene sexual. So it means that nobody could really have any kind of relationship with anybody else. Because everybody has to be open to a relationship with Reen in the end, basically.
俺はタバコでもふかしながらせいぜい眺めさせてもらうぜ。
はい、お疲れ様でした。わわ、大変でランクアップですね。
Ah, we got promoted again. And I think this is a good spot to leave off for the night. I need to go rest my poor frickin' aching back. So, thank you all for coming on out. I hope you'll join me again next time as we continue to look into the seedy underbelly of Crossbell. See y'all later.